Introduction to Letter Writing. A letter is a written form of communication that is addressed to a specific person or a specific organization. It is one of the easiest means of communication. The relationship between the writer and the receiver determines the way a letter is written. There are several ways of writing a letter, each having its own style. Letters are of two basic types. Formal letters. Formal letters include applications, letters to editors, official letters, letters to and from organizations, government departments, etc. These letters have an objective or business-like style of writing. While writing a formal letter, one should ensure that it is not too extensive. Formal letters should be short and to the point. Informal letters. These letters include letters to parents, relatives, friends, etc. They have easy and conversational language. Today, we are going to learn about the style of formal letter writing. Letter writing must be done in a specific format. There are different parts of the letter which determine the format. Let's study the parts to understand how an ideal letter is written. Parts of the letter. First, sender's address. At the top of your letter, you must write your address so that the reader will know where to send the reply to. Let's see an example. Ganesh Joshi, 25 SS Street, Shastri Nagar, Pune 411002. Second is the date. Put the date on which the letter was written in the format month, day, year, that is, for example, 15th of June 2022. Example, date 8th September 2019. Third is the recipient's address. It will include the address of the person you are writing to, along with the name of the recipient, their title and company name. Example, the editor, The Hindu, Pune. Fourth is the subject. The subject of the letter is very important. It is a statement of the purpose of the letter. It should be written clearly in a single line. Example, subject, repair of the road in Shastri Nagar. Fifth would be the salutation. The salutation will address the individual that the letter is being sent to. This is usually written in the form of Dear Sir or Madam. If we are writing business letters or addressing them to government officials, we write Respected Sir or Madam. Example, Dear Sir or Madam. These days, the language of business letters has become semi-formal. Previously, we used to write Respected Sir or Madam, but now it is okay to write Dear Sir or Madam. Sixth is the introductory paragraph. The first paragraph is nothing but a summarized version of the letter in a couple of lines. It should contain your introduction and the purpose of writing the letter. Example, I would like to bring to your notice that the people in and around Shastri Nagar have been facing difficulties in travelling because of the bad condition of the roads there. We have appealed to the municipality, but there has not been any response on the issue so far. Seventh is the body. The main body of the letter will elaborate the introductory paragraph, and you need to provide all the necessary details of the issue raised in the letter. The body of the letter can be of 1 or 2 paragraphs for most business letters and other types of proposals. There is a note. We don't leave space from the margin to start a new paragraph, but leave one entire line. You should start writing every part of the letter from the left, just alongside the margin. Example, as the appeals of citizens to the municipal office have had no effect, we believe that perhaps a mention in the media would be of great help. Since the beginning of last month, the roads in Shastri Nagar have been almost impassable. The surface has developed potholes by the heavy rains and on a dark night it is positively dangerous for vehicles to pass that way. Moreover, there are heaps of leftover pipes on both sides of the road which leave very little room in the middle. The residents of the area have been inconvenienced in this way for weeks. Eighth part is the conclusion. The last paragraph should sum up the issue raised in the letter. It can include suggestions and methods of solving the issue. It should be concise and to the point. Example: the situation is becoming worse day by day. There have been multiple accidents happening due to this condition. I request you to highlight the seriousness of the matter in your newspaper so that the road may be properly repaired without further delay. The ninth part is the closing. In the closing of the letter, the individual will conclude the letter. The closing of the letter comes in various forms. For example, yours truly, for those individuals who are familiar with one another, to a traditional sincerely, which is a versatile closing that can be used in a variety of formal letters. Example: yours sincerely, Ganesh Joshi. What did we learn? A letter is a written form of communication that is addressed to a specific person or a specific organization. We learned that letters are of two types, namely formal and informal. Informal letters are those which we send to our relatives and friends. Formal letters are business letters which are sent to government offices or corporate offices. Both the types have a definite format in which they are written. Formal letters are supposed to be short and precise. These days it is permissible to write "Dear" in the salutation in the formal letters as its language has become semi-formal. Exercise: write a letter to the editor of an English daily to address the issue of increasing violence towards women. Write a letter to the principal of your school to ask for a leave as it is your sister's wedding.